Good morning, Brooklyn Al, in the woods in Annabelle, and I'm getting ready to go for a little walk in the woods. Where I'm going, I have no idea yet, but I'll let you know when I get there, okay? No stories, no more talking. Talk to you later in the woods. Hello, this is Brooklyn Al in the woods in Annabelle, and I'm just showing you this crazy area I found. You see all those young saplings? Let me zoom in on them. All those young saplings in there. It's about a 40-foot in diameter piece of land or circle, whatever you want to call it. And only this area has these little saplings. You could see, if you could see it, they're going all different ways. You know, they're down, they're broken, they're leaning, one is a big bender, and really crazy place. I never seen anything like this. Like someone went crazy in there, you know, whether it was a bear or a Bigfoot, I don't know. But one day I was here and I heard something crashing through the woods over there, and it sounded like human footsteps, you know. There's no bullshit. And once or twice I came here, and I always stop my car, and I keep the engine running, but I was thinking maybe that noise I hear, like a tap, you know, a tapping, like two rocks tapping, was oil dripping from the engine into the oil pan. But then I said, wait a minute, my engine's running, it wouldn't drip. See, like it's running now, my engine. But I don't hear that knocking, that stone knocking, whatever it was. In two occasions, and I come up here almost every day. It's not like I hear it every day, just two times. And all the times I stopped here to listen. Alright? And this is God's honest truth. I mean, what causes that? What made all them saplings, all those saplings, fall in different directions and broken, and one is a big bender, and then you look over there, there's none. Look over here, there's none. Just this one spot. Alright, I'll get back to you later. Okay, Brooklyn Al's out of the car, and I'm going into the area that is far west of the road. I've been here before, but it's been a while. So let's go in. Oh, look at this shit. Fucking people throwing beer cans in the woods. I can't stand that when they do that. It's one of them cheap beers. What is this? Keystone. That's that cheap, strong beer. Let's see. I don't know which way to go. Here's something more garbage. It's a pack of cigarettes, Traffic cigarettes. Never heard of them. Must be cheap generic cigarettes. Cheap beer, cheap cigarettes. That's the kind of people that hang out up here. Will throw their garbage in here. You know, well, I'm just starting to realize that that's blue, and that can is blue. And I saw something recently by Utah Sasquatch, Nathan Rio, that talks about them leaving blue stuff in the woods, you know? Blue anything that's blue, they would toss it in the woods. What it means, I don't know. I don't know if Rio knows. But that's two things that are blue. That pack of cigarettes and that can of beer. I smoke cigarettes that are in a blue pack, but they're not Traffic. They're American Spirit. 100% generic. Not generic. 100% organic. Yeah, they're really expensive cigarettes. But I don't throw garbage in the woods. If I do have garbage to throw in the woods, I'd bury it first. I wouldn't leave it out on the in the open like that. Alright. There's a lot of stuff down here on the ground, you know? A lot of stuff on the ground. Branches, old trees. But I don't see anything yet. There's a little trunk village here. See? See the trunks, the tree trunks that were broken? I don't believe they were cut or sawed. Look at this thing. What the hell is this? See that? I thought it was part of this tree. That's solid in. Alright. Oh, look at this. Holy shit. Look at this big bender right here. Nice one. Can you see that? I'll zoom it a little bit. Goes up. See it? And down into the ground. Ah, that's a good sign. All this stuff means something, but what it means, no one knows. Except Bigfoot. Yeah, look at that. It's stuck right into the ground. Where are you? That part of it is behind that tree fork, and it goes into the ground. That's some shit, boy, I tell you. And all these saplings around me. Mostly all saplings. And these are the kind of things I get confused, you know, when I look for those sticks or those branches sticking in the ground. This thing is solid in. I don't know, it's possible that they fall high up from a tree, because some trees grow 80 feet, 90 feet high, and they come down like a friggin', what do you call it, javelin, and stick into the ground, because the ones I found were upside down, you know, instead of these things here. Look at my finger. pointing up, they were pointing down. So that means it fell and came down, you know? So I don't know what the story with that is. But I'll get back to you. I was just remembering, thinking about this other researcher I used to watch. For a while, he really had me going. His name is Dr. Bigfoot or something like that. I don't watch him anymore because he always whispers, and he's got a tripod that's always clanking, you know. I told him, shit, man, get a new tripod. Get a monopod so it don't clanking all the time. And this guy was right in the center, I think, of Philadelphia or Pittsburgh, one of them cities in Pennsylvania. I mean, right dead in the center. And he's trying to say all these Bigfoot and Dogmen are in the dead center of the city. I can't believe that shit. I really can't. You know, it's hard enough for me to believe that they're in these woods. You know, over there, right by the highway, a couple of feet from a really heavy traffic highway. And he says they watch the cars. Yeah, right. Like they got nothing better to do than to watch fucking cars. See, I don't want to go in there where it's green there, because there's a lot of thorns and whatnot in there. Especially thorns. I'm not gonna get caught in the thorn bushes anymore. I got so many friggin' holes in my legs because of that. Alright, wow, look at this friggin' trees. Look at that. Look at that. Huge, how big they are. And they're all blowdowns or decayed, whatever they are. But they are unbelievably huge. Alright, I'll get back to you. Alright, here's a couple of branches sticking out of the ground that look suspicious. This one here is pretty tall. It's over, I'd say, 5 feet tall. I'm gonna check it out right now. See? Down there. Look at that. Came right out of the ground. What these mean, I don't know. If they're put by Bigfoot, I don't know. This one, no, this one, I can't pull it. This little guy here, yeah, came right up. See? I'm gonna put it back. I don't know what they mean. Whether they fell down and landed somehow into the ground. It's possible. You know, branches fall off trees and fall down from 80 feet up, 90 feet up, and maybe they land that way. I don't know. I don't know. It's not for me to say. Okay, later. Okay, I was showing you this from back there. This friggin' humongous tree trunks. And this, look at this big root ball. Look at it, it's huge. It's about 6 feet from the ground up, and then probably even larger going into the ground, and it runs way up there. But this monster tree, look at that, that's a monster of a tree. And there was that top one, I believe this bottom one, and this about 3 of them. Look at that, there's like 3. 1, 2, and 3. I could hear the lumberjacks. It sounded like they're even getting closer up. Oh, look at this. I didn't notice this. Holy moly. Holy moly. Yeah, like I really say that. I say that for the camera. Look at this. These leaners here. See that? Going into the crook of the tree. And they're on both sides. See? On both sides of the tree. A whole bunch of branches laying on the ground here. A whole bunch of them. And these things laying parallel. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Could be natural, but you never know. Later. You could hear the trees falling. They sound like friggin' they sound like rifle fire. The way they fall, the noise they make. And it sounds like they're working up closer. They started from the west and they're coming closer to the east. That's bad news for Bigfoot and my research area. I hope they don't come up this way. Okay. I'm gonna do a little imitation. Tell me if you can guess who this is. I love the guy, I really do, but I like to tease him. Oh, I hear snaps. Yeah, there's snaps back there. Oh, yeah, snaps. I heard some more snaps. There goes another snap. And I think I saw something. It looked like an arm. Or it looked like a penis. I can't tell. I heard they got penises as big as arms. And there go another snap. Me and Udell gotta come up here and check it out further. 'Cause we the best Bigfoot hunters in the world. Okay, that's it. I did enough of him. He's a nice guy though. That's all I gotta say. I always been watching him for 5 years. And I speeded up on 1.5 to get through it because all I hear him say is, oh, there's a snap and another snap back there. Good man. You know who I'm talking about. Holds the camera this way and that way. Oh, here's another snap. Good guy though, good guy. Caught some good stuff. The best stuff actually. And like I said in another video, I hope he's the one that gets it. Really gets the $1 million video. Okay, later. There's a pile of cock-a-doodle-doo poop. It's pretty round and it's been there a long time. Yeah, it's hard. and it's black, and who knows what it's from. Either a bear, possibly a Bigfoot, but I'm going with bear. Love that poop. This is a crazy tree, man. Look at that big thing, big tree trunk going down. Wow. It fell off of that piece right there. And then there's this monster. It's a monster of a tree trunk running all the way down, about 80 feet or more. Really big. Broke off of that big ass tree. Some big old trees in these woods. Look at that up there. That's a big old tree right up there. Big. You could hear, I don't know if you could hear the lumberjacks working in the background. They're working west of me, but they seem to be getting closer. Of course, their equipment sounds louder now. Okay, later. I'm sure the camera's picking up the lumberjacks now. This is a big friggin' tree. Huge tree. It is huge. It's gotta be over 200 years old. Gots to be. Damn. Listen to the lumberjacks working. They're cutting down Bigfoot's home. That's what they're doing. It's a shame. I don't know why they got a clear cut. Why don't they go in and just cut pieces? You know, a tree here and a tree there, instead of clear cutting the whole damn woods. I don't like when they do that. I don't mind if they go in and take trees, you know, pick out trees to take, and that's what they do. Like this friggin' tree here. Holy God. That would be like 10 smaller trees like that one there. You see that? This would be like 10 of them. Alright, enough with the trees. Alright. Oh, here, look at this. These some nice leaners. Ah, there's a bunch of them in there. See that? Pointing up towards the ridge. Doesn't look too good on the camera, but there's a bunch of them there. At least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 maybe. No, that didn't fall there. That's for shit sure. There's a little saplings around it. There's the branches leaning up against the tree are as big as these saplings around it. So you know, you see these little saplings? I'll move back. They're just as big as those branches. And branches are even bigger. That's nice. Finally, I found something worth showing. Alright, later. Alright, I'm pretty far in, but I'm not seeing much anymore, and I'm getting real close to the thorn bushes, so I think I'm gonna head back. I can't make these videos long anymore. When I first started, they were too damn long, almost an hour. I try to keep them under a half hour. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Alright, I'm heading back to the car, and I think I showed this. I'm almost positive, but I want to show it again. You see them? There's leaners on both sides. You know, I always thought leaners pointed in their direction, but why are these leaners pointing both sides? On both sides of this fork tree, in the crook of the fork. See? On both sides. There are like hangers in there. Nice big branches on both sides. Let me get this side too. You see? Okay. Later. You see now, I'm pretty close, about 50 feet from the road there. And you could see Annabelle over there. That's Annabelle. But did I show this? This bender. Beautiful bender. See that? It goes up into the ground there. Let me go around so I can give you a better shot of how it goes into the ground. You see that? There's a branch on top of it, but it goes into the ground right there. Nice. Nice big bender. Whether I showed it or not, I don't remember. Alright, that is very cool. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, those bulldozers, those loggers are getting closer to this area. I can tell by the sound. Before they were west, going west. Now they sound like they're more, what would that be? Going east, more east. Alright, they cut down a lot of trees because I see the trucks pulling out of here on a different road. The road a couple of miles down they use because it's a larger road instead of this one lane road that I use. Alright, that's it. Goodbye.